I can't do it.
And you never will unless you stay still.
I'm trying, but my head is spinning.
Breathe. Let the images rise. Good. Now you must rekindle the memory. Tell me what...
I remember an explosion. The rift opened wide. The cycle was about to vanish. Master called us. I could feel his worry. He sent Lucy and Obak to scout, but not me. He said I wasn't ready.
Then what happened?
They left. And when Master went back to work, I left too, without his permission.
There. The memory is ready now. Tell your story, Mazarin. Let it live again.
I can see it now. It was already too late when I arrived. The rift was tearing through Mistralia's sky. I knew I had to start moving. The forest was already taken. The rift awakened old memories. Shadows risen from the past. I had never seen them before, but I was trained to face them. I learned to channel their memories. deeper I went, the more shadows there were. All I found were ghosts. Where were the living souls? Just when I thought no one was left, I found her.
Mazarin, is that you? You were supposed to stay at the temple. You disobeyed the master.
I'll deal with the old man later, Lucy. What's going on here?
These shadows, some of them are my people. They're fighting, burning again. And the mages, it's like the war has returned.
Listen, I know I shouldn't have followed you, but here I am. So what can I do?
You can't stay here alone. Oh, my head. It's spinning. Obak should be nearby. Find him. I need to regain my senses.
She had sent me to find Obak, but I had no idea where to go. Until I heard a familiar voice and chose to follow it. Obak. It was his voice, but it was no longer him. Obak, I was looking for you. I slipped away after you left.
They're all dead. Please, please answer me, Amek.
Dead? What are you talking about? And who is Amek?
I told you to drop it. Stubborn dumb rock. Amek, where are you? I swear, brother, I'll find you safe and sound, and then I'll beat you up myself!
That's how I ended up back at the temple. Hey, Talk, do you know what happened to Obak? He attacked me on Mistralia.
He attacked you? Ah, poor human friend. Everyone's mad at you today.
What do you mean, everyone?
I mean, the master. He realized you left and went, "Where's that undisciplined fool? That prodigious dimwit? That disgrace of an apprentice?"
Okay, Talk, got it. Thanks again for getting me back. I'll handle it.
Get you up top, human friend.
Toga got me in discreetly. I wanted to stay unseen. But the master was already waiting.
So, you return at last, my disciple. How was your little unsanctioned stroll across Mystralia?
Master, I know I disobeyed, but we'll have to skip the punishment part for now. It's about Obak.
He did. Good. At least one of you has some sense. A rift has burst through this cycle without him. Need I remind you?
But you don't understand. Obak wasn't himself.
Enough. I will not hear your excuses. You left without permission. Now you must answer for it. The timeless one awaits. Her eternity doesn't mean the timeless one enjoys losing her time.
Goddess, you wanted to see me? Sorry for disobeying. I won't do it again, okay?
A watcher may leave or stay, but every choice carries its own weight.
I just wanted to be useful. That's why I followed the others.
If the watcher wishes to be useful, he must begin by asking the right questions.
Okay. Why has the rift torn the cycle open? Why were there so many shadows on Mistralia?
Because Mistralia is drowning in its own past.
Obak. It was like he wasn't really there. Was he trapped inside memories?
The answer may lie in the past, but the past itself, yours and Mistralia's, is now in peril.
What does that mean? How does someone save the past?
The Guardians. They carry traces of every memory in the world.
If the rift began in Mystralia, they will remember.
A young Watcher could learn much by speaking to them.
Wait, a young Watcher as in me? I thought I came here to be punished. You want me to go and meet the Guardians?
It is not the role of time to punish, but those who seek the truth are sometimes punished by what they find.
And then the Timeless One rose. I watched her cross the temple sky, unable to move. It felt like the end of the world. But somehow, my beginning. It was time to go.
So, the altar is broken, and there's memory dust everywhere. You starting with the glue or the...
The rift had broken the altar when it opened. I was back on Mystralia, lifted by the blessing of the goddess, but grounded by the weight of duty. Reach the Guardians. The destination. That was all I had. No road, no instructions. Except one. Keep going. had no idea what they meant back then. Was this the mage's machine? Looks all rusted now. Bet it worked better back then. Make me some soul pain. This is not good.
I was finally walking the path. I was the only Watcher who had never crossed it. The only one who hadn't met the Guardians. But all that was about to change. My journey would be rich in wisdom. I'll never forget my first encounter with the masked priest.
Orders!
Wow, I wasn't expecting that. Are you speaking to me, sir?
The ravage of the forest has lasted long enough.
I see. I got here too late. Shadows already have you.
The mages strike with fire, and with fire we shall answer.
Wait. Fire?
Let the flames rise, and with them our strength. The flames will make you stronger! Pain forges strength!
I need to get out of here.
Step no further, stranger.
Sure thing. Name's Mazarin, by the way.
All right, Mazarin. Quick question. How many wolves do you see?
5 at a glance, and none of them look pleased to see me.
Indeed. 5 wolves waiting for you to make a single mistake. Now, tell me, are you haunted like the others?
Haunted? No, just a little tense. Probably because of, well, the wolves.
Good enough. Enter. But remember, I'm watching you, and so are they. Sarian tells me I should calm down.
Welcome to our greenhouse, traveler. And apologies for Asta's reaction.
I understand. And I'm sorry to say that what I ask of you may
You
not...
come here seeking the memories of our people, do you not? I was hoping we would see one of you soon.
You know of us?
Yes, one of you in particular. I know that you make sure the past stays where it should. You have our blessing. Take...
It seems I owe you an apology.
I'm no god. I come from a temple, not that.
Skyfolk trying to play humble. Anyway, don't worry about the wolves. They like to look tough, but they've got good hearts. I raised them myself. I trust them with my life. But against what's outside...
Watcher,
Sorry, what did you call me?
you've come to meet the Guardians because of the rift.
I don't know who told you that, but they were well informed.
'Twas the spirits. You Watchers call them memories. Some return to us. They speak to me through this morn. They spoke of he whom you call Theric.
Well, now, this is embarrassing. Someone finally passes by, and here I am covered in ashes. Please, pardon.
Nobody knows me here, and I showed up out of the blue.
Look at us. 2 polite souls at the end of the world.
You seem to be holding up well for now.
The ashes, my friend. I haven't stopped grinding them since the sky turned purple. They keep us safe. But for how much longer?
I would drag Obak out of his shadows.
Come on, Emek! Nazarim?
You're on Mistralia, Old Rock. You and Lucy went out scouting when the rift burst open.
This camp in Mystralia. Everything's distant. Frozen. And there's something...
You were talking to someone when I found you. Someone who wasn't there. Amek, I think.
Amek? What was I saying?
You were looking for him. In a place where... everyone was dead.
Nazarim. That's a memory. One of mine. And it's trying to snag me again. I must go. Find the Guardians. Maybe they'll know what's going on. We'll see each other back at the temple, kid.
Ancestral lesson. Therakon's temple was close. I could feel his presence in the air. I was sure it'd be a moment I'd remember. That I was right, but not for the reasons I thought. was finally there. Therakon's temple. Crossing an entire forest wasn't enough. Of course, there had to be stairs, too.
Guardian Tarakan, it's an honor to finally meet you. I've been sent to ask for your help. Do you know what happened?
Yes, I know. A miracle happened.
Miracle? With all due respect, Guardian, have you been in the forest lately? Pretty sure miracles don't wander around trying to stab you with a spear.
Breathe, Watcher. Can you feel it in your lungs? The shame, the anger, burning away. The fire.
Human friend, I saw a twisty, weird memory swirling ahead of you in the cycle. Like it was you fighting the Guardian?
No, your eyes are fine. It's my meeting with Tarakan that went wrong.
Fry? But why? He tree. Tree not eat human. Tree eat...
Talk, it's a figure of speech. Remember?
Ah, metaphor. Yes, yes. Still hard for me. They twist my head all funny.
It's okay, Doc. I'm confused too. If the shadows really got the Guardian, then the rift is a lot stronger than we thought.
Hey, kid. Just wanted to say sorry about earlier back on Mystralia. I wasn't feeling great.
You sure, Old Rock?
Oh, a stone man looks gray joke. Real clever. I just walked out on one of the worst memories of my life, and you're laughing.
Hold on. I didn't mean it like that. I was just trying to...
Who got who now, dumb rock? You should have seen your face. I think you turn grayer than me.
That's not fair. I came to check on you, actually. Down there. You kept shouting Amek. I thought.
Amek was my brother. I carved him myself. Doesn't mean I forgot what you did, though. Without you, I'd probably still be out there.
The cycle of memories hears you, Watcher. Tell it.
He attacked me. Spoke of the rift as if it were a miracle. An end to all suffering.
He watched his forest burn. Trees he'd grown turned to ash. The Aloras people, caught in flame. Guardians know pain, and must embrace it as they do every memory. If he spoke that way, it means the shadows have claimed
But he was talking to me. He wasn't trapped in a memory like Obak. He still had some grip on reality. Twisted and confused, but still.
Then the path is clear, Watcher. Return to him.
And so I was back. But I knew better. I wasn't walking toward an ally, but toward a fight. Everything around me was fading. The sky turned violet, the trees gray. Losing its memories. The world was losing itself. I had to rethink how I faced the shadows. I couldn't take meaningless hits anymore. Not with what was waiting for me at the end of the forest. Wisdom was everywhere. felt it through my heart. No blood, no bruises. The Watcher's heart had taken pain from my body. But the Shadow's blades still left their mark upon my soul.
Hey, Skyboy. You've wandered the woods, right? Ever seen a masked priest around?
You mean the old man shouting about fire?
That's him, my old man. Was he still lost?
I'd say so, yeah. He tried to burn me. Said it would give me strength.
He did the same to me when I tried to bring him back. Nearly torched me. I had to leave him
Your
behind.
father. He's trapped in the past. Caught in one of his...
Then he must still be back in the war. His right was supposed to make the Allure stronger, to win us the fight.
This place felt gloomy, yet somehow soothing.
O High Blossom, I call upon thee from the summit of your mountain.
Yes, I can hear you. It's you who can't. I see it in your eyes. You're already far away, aren't you?
O High Blossom, I know you see our forest in flames, and I know they're taking from your mountain too.
You mean the mages, right? What did they do to this forest?
May my clouds rise to guard the trees. May my rain fall to shield the leaves. May the rain save us from the flames.
Maybe Theracon was better now. Maybe it had just been a passing weakness. Unlikely. But I stayed open to the possibility, even if I kept my fists closed. Who's to blame for their madness? back at the Guardian's place.
Come, Watcher. Feel
It's your deliverance I'm hoping for, Terrigan.
Watcher. How many times have I seen you here? You know nothing
I
of this.
know it's your shadow speaking.
You talk a lot for someone who lives on a rock. I'm sorry, Watcher. I didn't mean to.
It's not your fault, Guardian. I'm starting to realize the rift doesn't make it easy to socialize.
The rift.
A tear in the cycle of memories. The world's been caught in its own past since it opened.
The past. That's where I was. It kept flashing before my eyes. Memories blowing through like a storm. The rift is stealing them.
If the memories vanish, the cycle vanishes too. And Mistralia with it.
Then we must keep them from vanishing. We Guardians carry all that this world remembers. Gather our echoes and return them here. Take the echo of the forest. Then head for the mountains and find Meda. You must save our...
Hey, human friend.
Glad? Like you doubted it?
Oh, I doubt everything now. Yesterday was fine, but...
That's not very comfortable.
Oh, sorry, human friend. Didn't mean to
Mazarim, I have been thinking, and I understand your need for adventure.
It's all right, Master. You did what you could. You have always been very busy with the temple.
That is true. But it is time I involve you more.
So we can send the echo fragments back into the cycle?
Exactly, my disciple. And I was thinking we could do it together.
What if we split the work instead?
Yeah.
The light, and the way she looked at me. All is seen through the eyes of the goddess. The memory still holds promises. I hadn't lived long in Mystralia, just a few years when I was young. But I felt deeply tied to this forest. The war took its children, and took my mother too.
mage traces were everywhere. Was this the mage's machine? Looks old, it's tired. Guess it's tired.
Trained to face them, like every watcher. First, combat, then guide them back to the cycle. I remember the first time I saw it. I didn't know what to think. It does look like... Is it you? The old witch looked alone, but she wasn't.
Through the ashes, I call upon thee.
I'm no spirit, ma'am, but I do feel like a ghost now. I'm right here, and you
I
don't...
beg of you, in the name of all that has already been lost, please protect my son.
I hope the spirits heard you. For what it's worth, I did.
This time would be the one.
The rift will save us from pain.